he loved. And I think every one of you, every single person standing here has a different Billy story, right? A different story of, either something funny that he did or his good Billy hugs. His whole thing is don't give sissy hugs. These little, little tappy tap hugs. That's not a hug, right? When he would bring you in, like you were hugging him, right? And he had an ability to make people feel special, right? And make you understand that you were important, okay? And all you people who are out here right now are evidence of that he touched all of you. And I asked my dad one time, like, what do you want in life? Like, what do you want to be? Like, what do you aspire to? And he said, I just want to matter. And I think we can all agree that he mattered. He mattered a lot.
Yeah.
There are probably more of you than I'm even aware of that he changed your life. You came here one day, you weren't even expecting to be here. You landed at Cycle Camp, and one of his favorite things to do was to take in the people who had nowhere to go. I can't tell you how many stories he would tell me of people who the campgrounds were full. They landed at Cycle Camp, they thought they were going to sleep in their car. And he just took them in, gave them a sleeping bag, loaned them a tent, fed them dinner. Who does that? And they would share stories, and people who thought they were only going to be here for a night ended up staying 2, 3, 4 nights, and then started coming back every year. Right? Not even bikers, They were just the riffraff who would come through, is what he would call them. And seriously, he called the non-bikers the riffraff guys. And he would go into town, right? Every day he'd go into that grocery store with his empty cart. And he would go through and he would hug all the ladies, goof around with all the guys, right? And he'd go to the diner and he'd flirt with the waitresses. He'd give them flowers if they showed enough cleavage. Yeah, right? And he'd have breakfast and he'd make their day. And then he'd go to the bank and he'd bring flowers to the girls at the bank. And when the manager said, Billy, you're not allowed to bring us flowers no more, corporate said you can't, he figured out a way around it. That he could still, give them stuff. And it's just who Billy was, right? No matter what, he was going to make you feel special. And no matter what, he was going to make your day. And if you were a girl, he was going to flirt with you. And that was it. Like, that's just what he did, And I just have to say that I am honored to know every one of you. And I've gotten more hugs this weekend from people who I know love my dad. And it's meant so much to me. And right after he passed, I can't tell you how many messages I got from all of you, and how many words of encouragement, and how many stories you all told me. And that's what made it easier, if it could be easier, just knowing that he did what he wanted to do, which was to matter. So what we're going to do right now is, whenever my dad would get a new girl on the back of his bike, which was as often as humanly possible, and his favorite would be a girl who'd never been on a bike. Yeah, his favorite would be a girl who'd never been on a bike. He'd get him on the back of his bike, and he'd ride around the Quileute Airport, and when you'd go over the bridge, he'd holler back at whoever was back there and say, listen, I get wobbly when we're going over the bridge. You're gonna have to hold tight. You know? So he'd grab their arms and he'd wrap their arms around him, you know, and they'd hang on and he'd wobble just for good measure. So they really hang on. So we're gonna do that ride. Bikers, please don't wobble too much as we go around. And then we're gonna end at Rialto. Because he also liked taking the ladies to Rialto, and he liked taking everybody to Rialto, to be honest. That was his happy place. And he, what he loved to do was, he had a going contest of who could stack the rocks the highest, because those rocks are awesome. And I think 18 right now. All right, guys? I think 18 is the limit that has been found so far. So all of us en masse are going to find a spot at Rialto. We're going to stack rocks. It's kind of like a temporary tribute to him, right? And then everyone's welcome to come back to Cycle Camp. We're gonna have music later. We got a food vendor. We got lots of friends to hang out. And the other thing we did is me and the family, we painted some rocks, stacked him up, and we put him over at the Fallen Bikers Memorial over there, and we're just going to spread some of his ashes there. Most of his ashes got spread in Big Sur, because that's what he always wanted. We did that in June, but I really felt like part of him needed to still be here. I know you all can feel him here. I know I do. I actually find it comforting to be here, but we want to spread some of his ashes here so that he really is physically still here as well. So Laurel is gonna spread the ashes over there, and then we're gonna hop on our bikes, cars, mopeds, whatever the heck you have, and we're gonna head out. And just thank you guys, really. Like you all, most of you didn't know my dad before here. So a smattering of you did, but most of you didn't know him before here, and this is the happiest he's ever been in his life. He lived a hard life, you guys. He really did. He went through stuff that nobody should ever have to go through. And it wasn't until he got here and started meeting all of you guys and living life here that he finally found where he belonged. And he finally found peace. And he finally found love. And so just thank all of you for that, because you all did that. Seriously, you all are part of this, and you all did that. And I just love each and every one of you. And if I haven't hugged you yet, like, I'm here all day. I will take all the hugs because I need them. And I know you do too. I'll give you a good Billy hug. I know how to do that. I learned from the best. So, that's all I got.
Guys, come when you're done. View the pictures here. You can see how everybody grew up. Please take a card, and by all means, write your favorite Billy story in here.
Please do that.
Funny, whatever. It could be just whatever made it so unique, and he had a lot of them because that's just who we was. Put it in there. We're just going to make another memorial book, but I just love to hear everybody.
We have to keep it PG-13.
PG-13.
Yeah.
Because my aunts are going to read it, and we don't want to give them a heart attack.
No, none of my stories are PG-13.
Work on it. But yeah, this is going to be really precious, because when it's done, we're going to scan it and make a copy for my aunts and for my cousin and for myself and my sisters. Because my aunts have never been here, my sisters have never been here. They don't know. And so I want all of you to share, what he did so that they know what he meant to everybody here. Because they've never been here, they don't know. And that would be really precious to us if you guys would do that. And please take a card. My sister made them. They're cool. It has my dad's last thing he ever wanted to say to anybody. He gave me 3 years ago and said, April, when I die, post this on Facebook. Okay, Dad. And so I did, and now it's on a card. So please take a card, share whatever you want to share, look through all the pictures, and this will probably be out all night somewhere, not up here when the bands are up here, but I'll put it somewhere. And yeah, is that all I got? All right.
Just right on.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy!